How's it going, peeps? It is now time for the Night of Champions prediction game video. A little later than usual, since I usually post these up on Friday, and if I post them up on Saturday, it's earlier than it is now. But I ran into so many issues trying to get this video out for you guys, or just trying to record the video. I attempted to record this, I say, over 30 times. I'm not even kidding. But anyways, it's here now. It was supposed to be like over 20 minutes long, but things happen. Had a bunch of issues with the capture cards, and it's okay now. It works now, as you can see the videos here, but whatever. Let's get this started. So first off, I just want to give a quick shout out to the two winners of the last prediction game for SummerSlam. We had two people get every single match right, and these two guys were I Can't Fly. I'll post like their comment in the video, and also Hoagie 7187, which I see you on Twitter pretty often. And yeah, congrats to Hoagie and I Can't Fly. I'll post both your links, or the links to your channels, in the description box below. So, as always, I encourage you guys to participate in the prediction game by leaving your predictions for every single match in the comment section below. Now, just a few rules. If it's a title match, don't go ahead and say that the champion retains. Tell me who you actually think is going to win the match, who the referee's going to announce as the winner. Don't tell me said person retains or whatever. And also, if you think it's going to be a no contest or whatever, just pick somebody. Don't go ahead and say it's a no contest or a draw, because whenever there is a no contest or a draw, I will give the win, or I will give you the prediction whether you picked, let's say it's the Seth Rollins vs. Sting match and it ends in a no contest. I will give you the point whether you picked Seth Rollins or Sting. So just go ahead, pick somebody as your prediction instead of going with, you know, no contest, draw, double count out, or something like that. Anyways, let's get started with the predictions, and I'll start it off as I usually do with the kickoff match. So it is going to be a 6-man tag team match here. We're going to have Neville teaming up with the Lucha Dragons. That should be a pretty interesting tag team. They're all high flyers, pretty entertaining in the ring, versus the Cosmic Wasteland, which is this new stable with Stardust and the Ascension. This seems like the perfect thing for the Ascension, because the Ascension on their own, I've got to be honest, I found them to be pretty boring. So the Ascension in this, you know, stable right here with Stardust as their leader, I think this could be pretty interesting. We'll see how it plays out. But since this is, I guess, like their first big match, or actually it might even be their first. Yeah, it's their first big match on pay-per-view as, you know, this group. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Cosmic Wasteland's gonna win, because I don't think Neville and the Lucha Dragons is actually going to be a thing, while the Cosmic Wasteland, I mean, they've already got a name for their group, so I see them winning their first, you know, big match here. And then we've got the Tag Team Championship match. It is going to be the New Day versus the Dudley Boyz for the Tag Team titles. Dudley Boyz trying to get their 10th Tag Team Championship. Since, you know, 10 is a big number when it comes to championships, you know, it's a big milestone, I'm going to go ahead and say that the journey for the Dudley Boyz to get that 10th WWE Tag Team Championship isn't going to be like a short one. It's really going to be a journey. At least I think so. I don't think they're going to win it right off the bat, their first attempt. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that the New Day wins this one. And then we've got Ziggler versus Rusev. I'd like to see Rusev win this, but well, what's been happening lately with Dolph Ziggler giving, like, Samurai a gift and all of that, I'm thinking we might see a turn or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and say Dolph Ziggler takes this one. Following that, we've got Nikki versus Charlotte, Divas title on the line. Now, when it comes to this one, at this point, Nikki is the longest reigning Divas champion, so whether she wins or loses, she's already accomplished that goal. Now that she's done so, a lot of people think that she could go ahead and lose the title, and that Charlotte's going to take that championship from her. And I do think that's a strong possibility. I could see that happening. Actually, for me, this match is like a 50-50. I know they added this stipulation where if Nikki gets counted out or disqualified, she loses the title, but this might just be something to like throw people off and make people think that Charlotte wins, so that when Nikki wins, it ends up being a surprise win. Maybe not the best of surprises, because, come on, let's be honest here, her reign as champion has been pretty bad. She's barely defended the championship. She's went a bunch of pay-per-views without defending the title. A lot of tag team matches, non-title matches on pay-per-views. But, like for me, this match is like a 50-50. So since it is a 50-50, I could go with anybody. I'm going to go ahead and say Charlotte wins this just because Nikki Bella's really running out of opponents to, you know, fight against, to defend the title against. And even when it comes to the new divas added to the roster, with like Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte and Becky Lynch are the two faces. Sasha Banks the heel, so I don't think Sasha's going to be the one to take that championship from Nikki. And between Charlotte and Becky Lynch, and them, you know, bringing Ric Flair recently on TV and all of that, I think if one of the two is going to take that title from Nikki, it's going to be Charlotte. Moving on, we've got the big guy, Ryback versus Kevin Owens, IC title on the line. Now, I do think Kevin Owens is going to win the IC title from Ryback at some point, just not right now at Night of Champions this soon, because Ryback needs some significant wins in his IC championship run, because so far he's only got like one win or one successful title defense, and it was that triple threat match. I'm not counting the one before the triple threat, because it was against the Big Show, and he ended up winning, or actually losing by disqualification, and Big Show was about to win the match. And even in the triple threat match, Big Show is about to win the match until Ryback took him out of the ring and kind of stole his pin. So I feel Ryback, you know, should get this win here against Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens can go ahead and take the title at a later date, maybe Hell in a Cell or Survivor Series or something like that. And following that, we've got another 6-man tag team match. This time it's the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman versus Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and a mystery partner. Now, I don't think the mystery partner is going to be Kane, because I think when he comes back, he's going to go after Seth Rollins. And I don't think it's going to be Daniel Bryan either, because I see the Wyatt family winning this. So if Daniel Bryan's going to return here, I don't think he's going to go ahead and lose his first match back. Especially because I see the third person being the one to get pinned or, you know, submit in this match. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the mystery partner is Mark Henry. So that way they can go ahead and show Braun Strowman's strength, and they could have maybe Braun Strowman lift up Mark Henry like he did Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, maybe, because the guy used to be a powerlifter. So a good way to put him over, at least strength-wise, is to have him go ahead and face off against a guy of his size, at least weight-wise. I know height-wise Braun Strowman is taller than Mark Henry, but weight-wise, they're about the same, or almost the same. And plus, another reason why I could see them recruiting somebody like Mark Henry as their mystery partner is because they most likely want somebody to, you know, match Braun Strowman in size, you know, or power. So, yeah, 6-man tag team match, gonna go with the Wyatt family winning that one. And then we've got the US title match. It is going to be a rematch between John Cena and Seth Rollins. I'm gonna go ahead and say that John Cena wins the match and wins back the US title. Something I actually didn't know until I went on WWE.com is that John Cena has won the United States Championship more than anybody else in the WWE. So he's going to have even more United States Championship reigns over all the other, you know, superstars after this Sunday at Night of Champions. At least that's what I think. Reason being is that I don't see John Cena losing once again to Seth Rollins, you know, 2 pay-per-views in a row. And also, in my last prediction video for SummerSlam, I said whoever wins that match at SummerSlam and takes both championships is going to lose that US title pretty soon. He's not going to hold on to both titles for a very long time. And, hey, Night of Champions, US title and WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Seth Rollins, I'm saying, is going to lose one of them, and I think it's going to be the US title. And finally, when it comes to the main event, Sting versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I did not see this match coming. I thought for sure it was just going to be Seth Rollins versus John Cena in a rematch for both titles once again. So this was a nice surprise. As far as the winner goes, I think Seth Rollins wins this one for sure. Unless maybe Sheamus cashes in, but then again, if Sheamus were to cash in at Night of Champions, which I don't think he will. I think he will cash in soon, just not this Sunday. But if he were to cash in, it would make more sense for him to cash in on Seth Rollins because he's the one competing in 2 matches at Night of Champions while Sting is only competing in 1. So, you know, I see a lot of people talking about Sting winning the match and then Sheamus cashes in, that could happen, but I think it just makes more sense for Sheamus to cash in on Rollins. But, yeah, as far as the winner goes, going with Seth Rollins. Now it's time for you guys to give me your predictions in the comment section below. And as a bonus question, let me know if you think Sheamus is going to cash in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out. See ya.